What's up, everybody? In this video I want to share just a couple of DC collectibles with you all. I'm not going to share all of the DC collectibles that I've added to my collection recently because I'm waiting for some other items to come in that kind of fit together. So I'm just going to share a couple of things with you here. Starting off with this DC Multiverse Todd McFarlane figure here of the Heath Ledger Joker, which as soon as I saw this, I knew I wanted to go for it. It's such a good likeness of Heath Ledger as the Joker, and I am of course keeping this in here. You see that it does have a Build-A-Figure of Bane, which might actually make it worth it to go for the other figures in this set. I have seen the Scarecrow. I came very close to picking up the Scarecrow, but I decided to wait. I saw Two-Face as well in store. I didn't see the Batman. I think that's what kind of helped me up on getting the others, but eventually I may go for all of them, and who knows, maybe I'll even open them and try to put the Bane together. That's not something I typically would do, but I really did like Bane. I like all these characters, you know, so like I said, it might actually be worth it. And I think for the most part the figures are easy to track down. Like I said, I think the Batman has been tough to find, and the Joker is definitely a popular one as well that I think is sold out on some websites. But yeah, really great likeness, and I like that it comes with the money stack over here as well. That's a great touch to include that. So very happy that, you know, I got this figure into my collection, and you know, I'll see about the others. The Scarecrow, it looks okay up close. I'm not like blown away by it, but I like the look of it overall, and the Two-Face is pretty accurate as well. So yeah, definitely let me know what you think about these particular figures here, and do you have any of the DC Multiverse figures in your collection? There are a lot of them out there now. I think if you're a big DC fan, you probably can find some that would fit well into your collection. And then I want to get to some Funko Pops here, and I probably will take these out of box after I run through them. So unfortunately, I didn't realize this before, but I got the Harley Quinn here of her sitting on the playing cards. This one being a GameStop exclusive, and yeah, I didn't realize that the box was messed up here on the corner, so it has some damage there. And I'm not sure if that was already like that in the store. I think I did pick this up in the store. Maybe I just overlooked it, or maybe it happened from sitting here amongst other collectibles. But regardless, I think I will actually take this one out and probably just go ahead and keep it out of the box. But I don't know, maybe I'll get another one and put it into a protector, because I do like the fact that it says Harley Quinn 30th, you know, celebrating her 30-year anniversary. So it would be nice to have a mint box basically. But yeah, like I said, this particular one, once I take it out, I'll probably just leave it out, then try to get another. I think I could still find this in stores if I really look around. But yeah, that is a great design for that Harley Quinn pop. The next one here is another GameStop exclusive. As a matter of fact, I picked these two up at the same time. So we have for Batman Hush. And I really like what they did here, because this is, and let me see if they show it on the back. No, they don't. I'm surprised they don't have the comic cover here on the back. Maybe I'll put it up on the screen. But yeah, this is based off a comic cover, so I think it's clever. Of course, Funko does the comic covers now, you know, along with the pops. But this is just a figure by itself, and it basically comes across as a comic cover still. I thought that was a pretty creative idea, having half Batman here, half Hush there. And if you know the storyline, then you know why this makes sense, you know, this particular design here. But yeah, I've been looking forward to taking this one out of box, and like I said, I will do that in just a moment. And then I got some pops here that just arrived. So Etrigan the Demon, I'd been really hoping that Funko would do this character. I really like this character. I mainly know him from animation, but yeah, he's a great character. I love the way that he kind of rhymes and everything, and he's a very tough character as well. He's got a cool look. So here we go, Etrigan the Demon, which is a PX Previews exclusive. As a matter of fact, it even says for Free Comic Book Day, May 6, 2023. That's interesting there. I didn't realize this was considered a free comic book as well, but that is pretty cool. And it's interesting to see on there at the time of this recording. Of course, this is the date that has not come up yet, but I've already seen this one in comic book shops. As a matter of fact, it's out there. If you're interested in it, you can find it in a comic book shop, or I think you might still be able to order it online. You know, you might be able to track it down. It does have a chase though that has made it kind of popular. One thing I'm noticing too, it doesn't look like there's a stand in here, and the way his feet are positioned, maybe he'll stand all right, but I don't know. I'm worried about him maybe tipping over, but we'll find out for sure here in just a moment. And I did order two of them because, like I said, he does have that chase variant. I was really hoping to end up with the chase variant, and I got lucky this time here. So yeah, limited edition black light chase with some really awesome coloring to it. Definitely going to get this out of box and take a look at this under a black light. So I'm very happy that I got this chase, because if I had not gotten this chase, you know, by just ordering it regularly, then I probably would be going for it on the second market. As a matter of fact, one of my local comic book shops actually has this figure. You know, they have the chase for sale, or at least they did the last time I checked. It might have been purchased already. But yeah, like I said, I was going to go for this regardless, because I really wanted this chase in my collection. So I'm glad I got it the way that I did. So yeah, that's it as far as, you know, the DC collectibles I'm going to share in this particular video. But like I said, I will go ahead and get the pops out. We will take a closer look at them. Before I address these figures individually, I do want to say, I know that, you know, as a Funko Pop collector, it can be kind of tough being a DC fan, because DC figures, we don't really get as many as we do with like Marvel. And I do love my Marvel Pops as well. As a matter of fact, beside me, you can't see it, but I have a ton of Marvel stuff next to me. And in fact, there's so much stuff that I might end up sharing them in a live stream, because it's a lot of stuff to go through. I don't know if I want to put up a long pre-recorded video necessarily. I'm debating on that right now. But yeah, as a DC fan, I don't think there's as much to get excited about. But I will say these particular figures here, I think Funko did an awesome job with them. I'm really happy with these already here. So a closer look at Batman Hush. The coloring is on point. This is the coloring of the bat suit within that particular storyline. And I'm saying that particular storyline. Of course, the character Hush has come up more than once within particular storylines within the comics. But yeah, I'm thinking mainly of his first introduction. And yeah, I like the bandaging here as well. And this is another character, I don't know him mainly from the comics. I mean, I did read the storylines, but when I think about the character, I also think about how he was implemented in the Arkham games. And it was interesting. Like, there was sort of a mystery around him and everything. I kind of like what they did with him overall. They could have had maybe a better finale for the character within the games, but for the most part, it was pretty interesting. So this character as a villain, he did grow on me pretty quickly. I'm interested to see what else is done with him in the future. And yeah, this sort of design for a pop figure, I think, is pretty clever, very fitting for this particular situation here. And then this Harley looks so awesome. I really cannot wait to find a spot for this with my Harley collection, which I have a big Harley collection. If you've been with the channel for a while, you know that already. Of course, she is sitting on the Joker card there, which does make sense. Yeah, and I think this is based on maybe a comic cover or some famous piece of artwork. It feels very familiar, so maybe there is some artwork out there related to it. If you know anything more about it, you can share with me in the comments. But yeah, really awesome looking figure. So I don't mind at all having one to keep out of box, but like I said, I will get a mint box just because it does say Harley Quinn 30th anniversary. And yeah, I think there actually is a full wave of Harley Quinn figures on the way. It's been rumored for a while. You know, I'm just still patiently waiting to see those, but I think that will happen at some point. Here we have Etrigan the Demon. I really do like the look of this character. If they were going to make him even more comic book accurate, he probably would be a little bit more squat, a little bit more hunched over, but maybe that's kind of difficult to do with a Funko Pop. And I said I was worried that he didn't have a stand, but he really doesn't need it. He is very sturdy, so I'm happy about that. I do like the sort of ripped up cape here as well. Yeah, pretty awesome looking figure. I like the way they did the eyes. He's pretty on point. I do like the look of him. Sometimes I think he does use weapons, but not always, so it's definitely not necessary. And then we got the Blacklight figure here. I love the coloring that they went with for this. I know how some people feel about Blacklight Pops because there are a lot of them out there, but some of them look really good. And I put this one along with those. Like, this looks awesome. Yeah, I will share an image of what this looks like under a black light for you all in case you're trying to go for this chase as well. I'm very happy that I have this in my collection. I'm definitely going to put this back into the box and put it into a pop protector because yeah, this is an awesome one to have here. So yeah, a small DC haul here, but each of these items, I'm very happy with them. If you've gone for any of these items, let me know about that, or just in general, what DC figures have you added to your collection recently? Thank you all so much for taking the time to check this out. Oh, and before I forget, if you have any suggestions for me, like some DC items you think I should check out, and it doesn't have to be Funko Pops. As a matter of fact, I'm very familiar with the Funko Pops, but like things outside of Funko, if you have any cool DC suggestions for me to check out, please let me know, and I will check those out. But yeah, thank you all so much for taking the time to check this out, and I will talk to you all again real soon.